On today's show, we're talking about local land conservation with Spencer Noren. Roll the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode 12 of the Ask Ventura Toyota show. And today we have with us Spencer Noren of
Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust, the home of the two trees up here on our Ventura hillsides.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Thanks Mike.
For coming on over.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys having us coming in here today. Couldn't be more excited to share about our trust, our 501(c), a public entity where we're dedicated to protecting, enhancing, and making it available for the public to come up into our hillsides very soon here. We've already been doing it with a lot of hikes, starting back last year. Over 4,000 local residents, tourists have come up.
I didn't get the email.
You didn't get that email? Well, Mike, you got to hit us up on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Check out our website at VenturaConservation.com.
And we'll probably
get
put
on
all that down here.
Yeah, put it on down there, will you?
A little fast for Sandy, but we'll get it going. So yesterday we get the call and we bring you in.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a new chapter in Ventura hillside history, like the land and the whole thing with the two trees.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did this come about and how'd you get involved?
I got involved like most Ventura residents and most people that come here because the Ventura hillside is part of our history.
Right.
Just like two trees is part of our history. And the hillside's always been private property. It started off when the Native Americans, the Chumash, were here. The Spanish came soon after that. And after that, the land was purchased on our Ventura hillside by William Sexton. Mm-hmm. William Sexton came here in the early 1800s. Was a really notorious for agricultural in this part of the county. Planted a lot of trees. Really kind of formulated the lifestyle of Ventura County and had those hillsides protected for a long time. And so that's kind of the brief history if it goes on and moves forward. Ask that question again.
No, that was great.
That was good?
Yeah.
That was good.
You don't have to worry about messing up.
No, all right, good.
Just we're talking.
Okay, cool.
He's going to cut all that part, right? The question that most people have is, what type of trees were there? How many were there in the beginning, and how many are left?
Yeah.
Actually, that's like a 3-part question.
That's a good question. Yeah, the 3-part question. I think I can handle all three there. Originally, there were 13 trees. We talked about Mr. Sexton, and he wanted these trees to be up on the hillside. For what reason? Nobody knows. That's a cool part about the history. Some say it was a landmark for the sailors and the mariners to be able to identify with Ventura. Some say it was the hill to where it was a land divider between him and his brother, to what brothers and family owners owned on what side of the family ranch. And others say it's just because he liked blue gum eucalyptus trees.
And that's what they were.
And that's what he did. And that's what it was. The great thing about the story was it was a community story to where Mr. Sexton would always come and have mules carry water up to the trees. He had his neighbor, right, Mr. Owen Marin. Mr. Owen Marin would take mules every morning with water on the side up to the Ventura hillside and water these 13 trees. I also heard there might have been a few cigars, a couple whiskeys went along these trails, but that was the start of the trail of the Ventura two trees, was just the watering of the trees itself. And so these 13 trees only lasted for about 5-6 years. They got planted in 1898. And in the early 1900s, a fire came across and devastated and took out 8 of the 13 trees. So we went from 13 to how many? 5. We went to 5. Now we're going to fast forward to 1942. In that era, during Halloween, vandals go up and cut down 2 trees. Start that over. In 1940, vandals go up and cut down 2 trees, right? That equals a total of how many trees now? 3 trees, exactly. He's good. So we have 3 trees up on the hillside. Local residents go up and say, we want our 5 trees back. They go up, they put 2 fresh trees, the whole community event. They've got 5 trees for about another 10 years. Fast forward into the 50s, vandals come up again. They cut down 3 trees this time. This going forward, we now have our 2 trees.
2 trees.
So that's a fun thing, a little history right there, is that for a big generation, about 40 or 50 years, it was known as 5 trees, which we have.
Can you please extension 139, customer holding? Luis Perez, can you please extension 139, customer holding.
And we're back.
So for a generation of people, there was known as 5 trees. There's paper articles, there's all kinds of testimony of 5 trees being the landmark in Ventura for a long time. But in the mid-50s to our present day, we know as the #1 landmark in the city of Ventura as 2 trees. We all recognize with it. We all feel at home when we see the 2 trees. How does the 2 trees about you, Mike? What's up? Tell me about it.
No, I'm just wondering, you say 40s and 50s, they replanted, they had a big event. It sounds like you're going to do a big event or something's going to happen.
We are.
There's going to be 5 trees again, possibly if this gets aired and out to the public and everybody knows about it.
5 trees.
Because most people think it's only 2 trees. I had no idea.
Yeah,
no idea.
And we've had all kinds of community ideas. Bring 13 trees back, bring 5 back, but we love the idea of 2 trees. We've got a local 15 to 20 different businesses, foundations that identify with 2 trees. This town is so invested in 2 trees. We've listened to the community, we listened to their ideas, but we love 2 trees.
Yeah.
And I like what you're saying too, because if you look at the hillside right now, we know that we have a nice new Wendy tree is her name. Yes, Miss Wendy tree, along with another tree that has no longer have a lifespan. It's still standing. So we're gonna have more community events. We're gonna be planting a new tree come this holiday season. So there will be 2 fresh.
So there's something coming.
Right, it's coming. It's coming. Ventura.
So stay tuned.
Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust is obviously new to Ventura. We've been in for about 18 months, since 2016, a little over 2 years, getting to that marker. Time is flying by. So we've got a lot of other great land conservancy in the area, but we're the home of 2 trees. We're going to do this holistically, naturally, preserving the land for open space to promote wildlife habitat. That's right. To promote wild native species of plants to grow back into our open spaces, especially after the Thomas Fire.
Yeah.
But creating a wildlife corridor from the Los Padres National Forest down to the Pacific Ocean. That's what we're really looking forward to. And that's what we do.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is going to be great.
There's going to be a lot of cool stuff out there. Ventura, everybody, if you've lived here for more than 2 minutes, you know that the people here are in the ocean, they're in the hills, they're running, they're biking, they're exercising, they're doing all these things outdoors.
Right.
That's why we love it, because we have everything.
Right.
So this sounds like it's going to be a little bit more open to the public.
It is going to be open to the public, but in the capacity to understand that we're about holistically managing the land. And what that means is, a perfect example is when we do our 2 tree hikes, guests often ask if they can bring their dog.
Yeah.
And we have a stern rule, no, we cannot do dogs.
Okay.
And why is that? It's because the smell of a dog smells like a wolf.
Okay.
And if you have wolf scent all over your land, you're going to lose some of the natural animals coming around, whether it be the deer or the rabbit or the coyotes or all those things that we like to have in our Ventura backyards to feel connected to the land. There's a price that you have to pay.
Nice.
So what we're doing at Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust is opening the space up to people holistically and naturally, which would be walking, mindful meditation hikes, yoga retreats, school field trips. Also understand that this is a this is a working cattle ranch too, Mike. That's the best thing about it.
I read a little bit about that.
Yeah, Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust is to protect the coastal and ranch lands of Ventura County. So as we talk about the lifestyle of Ventura, you could be surfing one day and then be going up and riding a horse the next. Mm-hmm. Those are the type of things that we're going to be offering at the ranch.
The same day.
The same day.
You don't have to wait.
The same day. And if you wanted to...
So, here we go.
Ready for delivery. Michael Levine, another happy customer ready for delivery.
Business never stops here at Ventura Toyota, I'm telling you.
Well, why would it stop? We have to pay the bills somehow, right?
Yeah, I guess. So, are you saying, are these all scheduled events that you're doing with people, like the field trips and the meditation hikes and the other hikes? Those are all like a scheduled, is there going to be like a calendar? You're probably still running through that?
Right now, yeah, we are. We're just getting ready to launch our initial campaign into the public, into more awareness. Currently, we're just doing scheduled, organized hikes to 2 trees. We've done a few special organized events involving the community, along with like Made West Brewery On Father's Day, we did a great thing where we brought some tacos and beer up to the top of 2 trees. You could buy tickets for $35, which gave you a hike, beers. It also gave you a coupon for a 4-pack of beers back at Made West.
I didn't get that email.
You didn't get that email either? Well, and that's the kind of things that we're doing, hopefully creating opportunities with Ventura.
I would have been there.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Right?
My kids were too young, but then I saw babies in the trail and I was like, I should have been there too. But that was my not being involved. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to be involved. We want you to be a volunteer. Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust is just in the beginning baby steps of becoming a world-class organization, and we need the Ventura County people to come together and volunteer their time.
So what are the ways you can get involved? Is there a place to go or a person to call or people to see?
Absolutely. First and foremost, please go on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever is your best feed. We're active on all of them. Like us, add us, follow us, and you can stay very active there. Also check out our website, venturaconservation.com. And there, register your name, your email information, and those are the easiest way you can stay involved. But also, to become involved is to become a donor, right? Mm-hmm. Get a little bit of skin in the game, donate, become an owner of a land. Being a 501(c) public entity is to the point to where you own the land. We're part of the land. Come in, show us that you care, show us that you want this land to be preserved and protected from development forever. The Ventura hillsides are very sought after pieces of property.
Yeah.
So the campaign is starting. We're getting out and about. We're so thankful to be part of Ventura Toyota. You guys spreading the word of Rancho Ventura. There's more community events coming up I'd like to share with you. That's with the VC Stars Food and Wine Experience.
Yep.
They're partnering with the Camarillo Airport, bringing in local breweries, eateries, restaurants to give some local culinary taste, along with national chefs. Graham Elliott, some of you might know. Graham Elliott's been around on a lot of TV shows, whether it be the Food Network or working with, what's the guy with the Hell's...
Guy Fieri?
No, Hell's Kitchen. He had the show
Hell's
with the
Kitchen?
kids. Remember, he had the kids going...
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay with the kids. Graham Elliott did a good job with that show. Fun to watch him.
He reminds me of myself.
Inspiring. Graham Elliott will be there giving cooking lessons, doing VIP trips. So I encourage you to go to the VC Star website, look into that, because all benefits of this go to, of course, Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust, the #1 benefactor of the Food and Wine Experience in Camarillo. Coming up, excited to share the word about that. Thank you, Mission Produce, for all those proceeds as well. But it's community.
So get online, figure it out.
Get online, yeah.
Get involved.
Get involved.
That's what we're doing here with the show at this moment and the last week and a few next episodes. It's all about people and community and basically how to give back, how to get involved in your community, because there's so many people out there that just like, I want to be involved, and guess what happens?
Yeah.
They don't get out of their seat.
You don't get out of your
It
seat.
continues just watching.
I've got two
Or
motivating
anything in the
factors.
deal.
Two motivating factors to get involved, and they're 2 trees. Okay? They're 2 trees, and they're on top of the hillside. And if you were born at Community Memorial Hospital, you might have been looking at these trees since the day you were born. Okay? This is something for you to get involved in the city of Ventura. Give your time back. Be a trail maker. Be part of the field trips. Come out and plant trees. Come out, maybe take away some of the invasive weeds. That's what we're gonna be.
Get
working.
away from regular
You know what?
life.
Hey,
Get out of that stressful
let me see those
life.
hands.
Relax,
And look
man.
at those hands. Could probably take some weeds. I bet getting out there. Should we get Mike out there? What do you guys think? I want to see some comments down below. Should Mike be out on the hillside? You know, we got some oak tree restoration projects we can be doing. I'll put them behind there.
I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
Let's
put
do
a
that.
GoPro right here. Let's
How
go
about
for it.
sell a tree? Sell a tree, sell a car, plant a tree. Sell a car, plant a tree. I'm going to put that out there right now. You guys get some challenges
challenge
coming.
is on. Here
the
we
challenge
go.
is on. I want to see Ventura Toyota plant at least 1,000 oak trees up in our hillside. We'll bring the cameras. We'll bring your team. And if you want, we'll call Made West.
We are going to need in the community and bring Made West.
I'll bring Made West.
We're going to need involvement beyond what we got here if we're doing 1,000 trees. That's awesome.
We are. The community.
It sounds like this thing's going to be around a while.
We are. We're going to.
Like forever.
Forever. The memory of 2
It's a
trees.
lifetime deal.
We have a lot of
great.
opportunities. I encourage you guys to stay active on social media. The holidays this year, we have a lot of things coming up. I could tease something with lights. I could tease something with more activities on top of the 2 trees. You know.
I think what we need to do is plan something with Mr. Spencer here.
Let's do it,
Get
guys.
Ventura Toyota involved.
Get all the Ventura Toyota fans out there, guys. Two Trees, Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust. They called me. They're reaching out in the community. I came here showing the love in this beautiful showroom. Come on down. Check out the customer service. Check out the salesman. Check out the car wash. I always like the car wash at these places, right? And most important, I am serious.
The most important part, look at our shop.
Look at the shop.
Nobody goes to the shop. You know why? It's dirty. They don't see hands like this. Guys' hands are dirty. Our guys rock in the shop. Our service team is... Just walk through there. I'll take you through a tour later.
No, I've actually had a few of my friends have worked
You
here
can
over
eat
the
off the
years.
floor. You can eat off the floor, literally.
Let's do it. Let's go eat.
And if you've seen any of our videos, you got the little Zamboni guy.
Have
Have you ever seen that guy?
I have seen that. You guys
He's
are
like,
great.
"Zzz, zzz, zzz." So enough about us. So I think that's about it. I mean, unless you have anything else to mention.
You know, I just want to mention how excited we are to be part of the community. Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust is here. We've been here for about 2 years, since 2016, and we've been taking baby steps with you. The Thomas fire came through last December and affected all of us and changed our lives in Ventura forever. So please, give that energy.
319, Louis Martinez, Golf 319, call Holy.
So please.
So let's get back.
So
Let's
please get involved. Get involved. Give the hillside, give the city that you love the energy back. Get involved somehow. If it's not with Rancho Ventura Conservation Trust, give back to the ocean. If it's not giving back to that, give back to the elderly. Get involved somehow. Keep watching.
Make it a better place.
Keep watching Ventura Toyotas, because you know what? The more random acts of kindness you give, the better a place is.
Yep. You heard it here first. Get involved. So what do we do now? Okay, guys, that wraps it up for this episode. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Spencer, very much for coming in and spending your time.
Appreciate it, Mike. Rancho Ventura says thank you as well.
And remember, you guys keep asking the questions, and we'll keep answering them. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Oh, party foul!